where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Jaguars and the Niners. Next on Madden NFL 24.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Well, the kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations in high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior, whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and is doing everything in his power to follow through.
It's Etienne. There he goes, right side. Now inside the 25. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 57 yards. And the Jags go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, 49ers. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Open man right side is Ingram. With a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
This is taken at the 23. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. 47 yards for Christian McCaffrey. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness over the rest of the game.
Jake Moody now for the point after. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
77 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. On first and 10, it's Bigsby. Shoves him aside. There he goes, right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. The kick by McManus is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive and both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. From From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 88 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis on this first half. Lawrence on target there to Ridley. They only get 5 out of that quick slant, but that's good enough for a first. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Here's Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 6. They go play action here. Purdy. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Purdy off the play fake. On the move to his left. And he will find his man, Samuel. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, so it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. McCaffrey, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando, standing by with that EA Sports. Well, time is of the essence. We breezed through halftime, and we are ready for the... And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to...
And it's a fumble, and the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball. Straight ahead, Etienne.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And they'll run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Play action, now Purdy. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
No, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good...
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the 49ers are back within a couple of the lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player. And
a little element there of chasing points because that's the second time they've had a failed 2-point conversion. Now they're down 2.
Yeah, you don't kick it the first time, and now you feel like you're in a position where you have to go for 2 in this spot. The chasing points, hard to catch up. That's why a lot of coaches make it a hard, fast rule. Don't go for 2 unless you absolutely have to.
Travis Etienne of the Jags offense set to take over again here. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that, and guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so and now off to the races, down the right side. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 121 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On first down, right back to Etienne. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. And they're They're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now Lawrence. Just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now Lawrence. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. And this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st down, it's Purdy. His throw incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Purdy. This is Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerome Jennings. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Purdy will throw for it. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. And when I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Lawrence will throw. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 133 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And they'll go again with Etienne. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stay on track quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Purdy and the Niners down by 8, 1:11 to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Purdy to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. To throw is Purdy. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got it. It's Samuel. The 49ers now is the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go. 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Purdy to throw. And he's got it. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. This 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. And they don't get it. It's in. However, get the 2-point conversion to keep it, and they're still down by a pair. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least 1 play. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars.